Hey everyone, Chef Anthony here at Dawn's Appliances. Today I'm going to show you some proper food storage for your fruits and vegetables. We're on the Beko refrigerator, the French door. Let's open it up. Right, first I'm going to shut the alarm off right here just so it doesn't beep and whistle at us. So first and foremost, when we're in our refrigerator, we're going to make sure our temperatures are right. So 38, from 37 to 39 is the ideal temperature for refrigeration. You know, freezer, 5 and below is usually a comfort zone. We have it a little higher here in the showroom. But we want to look at the refrigeration right here and the food preservation. First of all, we have the Beko, and it has the blue light technology, the ion guard, and things like that. There's specialties in the refrigerator, and this will slow down the ripening of vegetables and things like that. So first and foremost, we want to talk about humidity control, and this is the EverFresh technology, but every refrigeration will have different humidity controls. They'll go up and down, and that really adjusts the amount of humidity and amount of air that's going in those drawers or bins or slide-out drawers, whatever refrigerator you have. So really look at your manual and look at that, but for all intents and purposes, and let me shut that alarm off, hold that dude down. We want to keep certain fruits and certain vegetables away from each other because they emit gases. It's ethylene gas, and what it does is, any thin-skinned fruit or something like that will release these gases and emit it, and some fruits don't play well with others. So we're going to talk about that one right now. So first on the right-hand side, let's open this drawer up, and you see we have strawberries, we have lemons, we have apples, and then we have like a head of lettuce. So these emit some ethylene gases, and these play well together, okay? So think about high moisture and things that wilt. So lettuce wilts, so it's going to be in the high category along with strawberries who have a ton of moisture, and then lemons. So on this, we're pushing it all the way up so it's full humidity. Okay, so think about the apples and things like that. They really wouldn't play well with with the vegetables and things like that. So think about this as kind of what you're going to do. Stone fruits in here, avocados stay in here as well. So think about that. All your fruits, all your lettuces, and let's talk about lettuce. Notice how my head of lettuce like this, is out of the bag or package. So you want to take like lettuce or cauliflower, things like that, you want to take them out of the packaging that they're in. Kind of leave them in here loose. I know it might make a mess and things like that, but makes no sense adjusting your humidity control and keeping a proper temperature if you're going to keep it in a bag where the air builds up and it can ripen. I mean, it's not gonna spoil in 2 or 3 days, but you're going to get the most longevity out of your produce and your fruits and vegetables if you take them out of the packaging, obviously, so they can breathe a little bit, okay? Because if you leave them in there, they're going to kind of spot up and mold. If you ever see cauliflower like that, that happens too. So think about this. This is high, all right? This has to be on high. Other tips and tricks here, you notice asparagus right here. So I'm going to pull this a little closer so you can see. I like to put asparagus in about an inch and a half of water, put it in a bowl, or put it in a tray, things like that. This will keep the asparagus fresher, keep some moisture in it, and it'll keep these tips nice and crisp. That's really where you see wilting and discoloration first. So let's go to the left side. So here is where we're going to put most of our vegetables. We have cauliflower in here, we have broccoli in here, things like that. They need low moisture, okay? They don't have that much moisture in them. They need cool and crisp, okay? So that's why we lower that down. Once again, I talked about the cauliflower before, you know what I mean? That needs to be out of the bag. And, if we put the strawberries next to the cauliflower, it would make them ripen faster because the cauliflower and the strawberries do not play well together. The strawberries will release the ethylene gas. This will make this ripen a lot faster. So look at the broccoli. Broccoli is another one. Broccoli can stay in here in low humidity, or it can stay in the back of your fridge in the coolest part. I wrap the broccoli, but here's the key to broccoli. We got to snip the edges on the side. Whenever you buy it from the store, I don't care what store you buy it from, it's going to be, already cut. So it might be brown on the edges. This opens it up. You give it a quick cut like this, and it'll actually let it breathe, let it last a lot longer, okay? Let's talk about herbs as well. Herbs are nice, I love fresh herbs, cooking with them, but now just a moist paper towel, wrap them. They can go either in here or they can sit along, the edge, close to, kind of out of the way of things. But we want to wrap them like this: scallions, basil, parsley, any type of fresh herb or any delicate herb, really. And all I do is I just, a little bit of paper towel, just a little bit of damp water. Don't soak them in water, because if you drench them in water, they're going to freeze, and really, you don't want them freezing up. We want them nice, easy, okay, ready to roll. So to recap, we have the temperature, we have the humidity controls, we have keeping them in the right spots. Now, everybody asks me, oh man, my tomatoes or my apples smell like onions. Here's your onion, okay? The refrigerator, to me, is too cold for a whole onion. Okay, I never put onions in the fridge, never put potatoes in the fridge. Put them in the pantry, put them in a cool, dry place is really recommended. But if you dice this onion up or you use half of this onion, you refrigerate it, okay? Onions, they will go either on the shelf here or in here. They can't really go next to high ethylene products. Like if I put it in here, that's a huge X. Don't, because my lemons will smell like onions, my strawberries will smell like onions, and my lettuce will smell like onions. It will eat this up. Those gases will mix together. They will ripen a lot faster, but it'll be that cross transfer of flavor that we do not want. So think about that. Onions whole like this, you could wrap in paper towel, put on the counter, put it in the pantry, or if they're diced, they have to go in the fridge, Ziploc bag, sealed, okay? About 3 or 4 days. So potatoes as well, and that really covers kind of the do's and don'ts and kind of where to put your produce to achieve maximum longevity in your Beko refrigerator. Thank you so much.